To build a template, you can just create the template and start adding fields directly to it. Or you can import fields that are already created. If you want to organize your content, say for presentation or reuse, you want to use elements, as we'll show here. To save time, I'll use some artifacts stored in our demo and examples folder to create a location element and put that element in a template. Cedar doesn't have a data type for geospatial values like latitude and longitude, so we are composing them in a generic way for this template. If we look at the longitude element, we see it includes values for degrees, minutes, and seconds of longitude, any of which can be a float, and another value for specifying east or west, in case the user prefers that notation. To create an element, use the Add Plus button and choose Element. We'll work on the latitude element since the longitude element already exists. To compose the element from its fields, simply search for the fields using the Search button and select the fields you want. You can drag them into the desired order and indicate whether they are required in this element. The characteristics of each of the fields can be modified as they are added to the element. An element created for general use should not have required fields, since they cannot be overridden in the template. You can add an element to a new or existing template, like this animal observation template. Cedar imports the full contents of each element, so it will only change in the template if you delete the existing one and import a replacement. If you realize later that you need to change a lower level artifact, make the changes at the lowest level first, and then replace any intermediate elements with the updated components at the lower level, always traveling up the hierarchy. Note if you want multiple location entries, for example to create a polygon, you can specify a repeating element that contains one latitude and one longitude location. We are building this multi-lat-long location element. We need to add the latitude element we just created to complete this element. Now you can create a template to test your elements. We'll add our latitude element, our longitude element, and our multi-lat-long location element. The final step here is to set the multiplication setting for the lat-long repeating element to let the user enter as many values as they want. After we save it, we return to the workbench to try populating our data. You can verify that out-of-range values are flagged as errors. And can click on the Copy button to get multiple entries for your polygon vertices.